Ooh, Hunter Biden might be in trouble, but probably not. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines? Timestamps are down below because it helps with the algorithm. Hunter Biden might be in a little bit of trouble, but do you know what else is in trouble? My retirement funds. We are in a recession no matter what Brandon says, and I don't think we're going to be coming out of it anytime soon. During recessions, stocks take a hit, but precious metals is a sound investment during recession. So that is why I moved a couple of my 401ks over to a Lear Advantage IRA. And you can do the same by calling 1-800-741-0551. Lear Capital is the gold standard in precious metals. And by calling that number, you can get your free investor's guide to gold and silver. Lear Capital has over $3 billion in trusted transaction and almost has a perfect rating on Trustpilot. So call and get your free investment guide by calling 1-800-741-0551. And also, if you open up an Advantage IRA, you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver and free shipping on your first order. Lear Capital is an American-owned conservative company that supports shows like mine. So give them a call at 1-800-741-0551, or you can always just check out the link down below in the description. Now let's go ahead and talk about how Hunter Biden might be in trouble. Okay, Hunter Biden lied on a 4473. We found this out when his wife threw away his gun behind a dumpster and his hard drive was released containing pictures of him smoking crack while he was buying guns. Not at the exact moment, but in the same time period. So if you do drugs within 1 year of buying a gun, then you are technically a user of illicit materials in the eyes of the ATF, and the timeline lines up. So he smoked crack, then bought a gun. So he definitely did lie on his 4473. David Cadrea over at Amaland has been doing great work with Stephen Stambolier, the machine gun lawyer, the guy that just won in New York for all gun owners. Great on you, machine gun lawyer. He has been doing a lot of FOIA requests trying to get Secret Service information about the gun pickup that they did, that they claim that they didn't do, even though that they did do it. But now Hunter Biden might be getting charged with lying on a 4473, which is a felony. There was a rapper named Kodak Black that was sentenced to prison for lying on a 4473, yet Hunter Biden still walks around. There's also other information that he might be guilty of some tax crimes stemming back to his dealings with Burisma, which is a Ukrainian energy company. And the FBI has been investigating him since 2019. It just leaked from the FBI that they have enough information and evidence to actually send to the U.S. District Attorney, which they have done now. And they've had this evidence since 2019. I wonder why they killed it. Probably because political reasons, and his dad is the president and might be involved in Burisma, and during discovery that might show up. They did request tax records from 2014 on, so we will see how the tax thing plays out. So the U.S. attorney can prosecute or not prosecute. It's going to be up to them, but the FBI has sent everything over to the attorney to decide to prosecute or not. The FBI does not determine whether they prosecute. They go through a grand jury where they present all the evidence and everything else like that. And the FBI basically investigates and turns over their evidence and all their information to the U.S. attorney, who will then decide whether there is enough evidence to prosecute or not. I don't hold high hopes that Hunter Biden will get prosecuted, even though that he should, and I do believe that he broke the law And the evidence is there. I mean, it's massive amounts of evidence. But hey, he's the president's son. They're not exactly the most, how do I say this? The most ethical family. Maybe, yeah, Ashley Biden, drug user. Hunter Biden, drug user, lying under 4473. Probably did some shady tax stuff. Probably did some payoffs when he worked for Burisma and some Chinese company. Brandon himself probably took some payments because, he might be the big guy, allegedly the big guy. Hold on.
Allegedly.
There you go. He might be allegedly the big guy. The person in the FBI that leaked it to the media leaked it because they believed that the case was being buried for political reasons. So they went to the press and gave the press the information to pressure the FBI to do the right thing. There are some agents in the FBI that aren't political hacks and aren't politically motivated, but motivated by rule of law. And this agent seems to be one of them. Without this agent going to the press, the case would probably be buried and it would never be sent to the U.S. attorneys for consideration for prosecution. Remember, it doesn't mean that the U.S. attorney is going to prosecute, but it just forces the FBI to do their job. My hat's off to this agent, and we need more people like this agent out there to help us in our calls and also keep rule of law on an equal playing field. I mean, there shouldn't be a two-tier system to the law. The law should apply to everyone. The elites should not have a way of getting out of jail. They should not have a get out of jail free card. And it seems like that's what they have. And Hunter Biden seems to have that. Now it's on the U.S. attorney to decide whether to prosecute or not. We don't know how that's going to play out. All right, guys, that is it. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out and it gets my voice out there, which is very important to me. So I want you guys to have a great weekend. I'm going to try to take the weekend off. I'm not sure if that will happen because it never really happens. But until I see you next time, stay ever free, stay ever vigilant, keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverine's motherfucker.